Alright guys, welcome back. This is going to be another English commentary over a Korean Starcraft 2 game. This is once again pre-patch 11, and the opponent today for Sen is Artosis. So it's going to be Sen versus Artosis. This was played on the Korean server, and I can't wait to get this game underway. Both these players, of course, very well known. It is going to be a ZvZ, and both of them 6 o'clock to 12 o'clock locations. So Sen spawning as the red Zerg down at the 6, a blue spawn for Artosis up at the 12 o'clock. So it looks like Sen is positioning his Overlord over to the 9 first, and he's going to see that the other Zerg didn't spawn there. He's going to get, both players going to get a bit of a late scout here because they are cross positions. And Artosis says, "You're not the real Sen," because Sen doesn't talk like that. So I'm not sure if this is the real Sen or if it's the fake Sen, and I don't even know if it's the real Artosis or the fake Artosis, but I'm inclined to believe they are. I do have some inside source, and of course it is on the Korean server, so this is a pretty high profile game, guys. Both players, let's see what kind of builds they could opt to go for. Roaches, pure roaches, still a viable possibility in ZvZ. Beyond that, speedlings and banelings are very, very powerful as well. Speedlings, of course, are the ones that go extremely, you know, once you get that research upgrade, they can actually surround roaches and even do a run by. If a Zerg player goes for roaches and pushes out, speedlings can just threaten to run by and destroy all the drone line. So I think speedlings are slightly more powerful right now than roaches because of their mobility. And of course, if you get a nice surround on roaches, depending on numbers, speedlings can actually take out a roach army. But the nice thing about ZvZ is there's a lot of variety these days. It's not like the old ZvZ, and I think the most bland and boring mirror matchup is probably Protoss versus Protoss. And so ZvZ is definitely up there. It's a nice and interesting match to see, so we'll see what both players go for. Looks like we have a 14 or 13 pool for Artosis straight into expansion. Same deal here for Sen. Both players on about the same timing. And you guys can see on that units tab, they have about the same number of units. Production tab showing the same as well. Actually, we have one gas going up for Artosis, so he's getting that gas down at about standard. I think Sen might be a little bit late on the gas here. And he's actually, he's throwing up a spine crawler. That's a little unorthodox, seeing that usually a player doesn't opt to put up defensive static structures, and especially not in an open location like that. If anything, I'd put the spine crawler like right here, or you know, right here, cover it with some buildings and with some drones. But we'll see what Sen does. He's been definitely a very creative Korean gamer, and so I'm not going to count him out so far. I mean, he did do the hatchery spine crawler rush. So he's going to get a couple of lings in here. He's going to see exactly what's going on. Artosis is going to go for the straight-up roach build, and you do only need 1 gas to fuel that, because roaches only require 25 gas. He's got the second hatchery up as well, and he is not pumping out too many drones. He's just going mass roach right now. So he's not going to saturate this natural as of right now. 3 lings also making their way in here, and this spine crawler kind of creeping its way down to the natural, losing a lot of its HP, and that's probably because it was out in the open and the lings just kind of surrounded it. Artosis here is doing some good distraction. He's also got a good scout information. He knows what's going on. Sen is on 2 queens, and he is actually pumping out a lot more drones, I think. Drone count showing 24 for Sen, over 17 for Artosis. But Artosis has 5 roaches, so he's going to have to make an attack here and make it count if he wants to be even with Sen. Otherwise, he's going to fall behind to the pure roach numbers. And Sen here has thrown up 2 more spine crawlers, so this could be pretty bad for Artosis. He needs to get those roaches out there quickly. And if he doesn't do some damage, then he's just going to get out-macroed by Sen. Sen now at 27 drones, over 21. Income tabs showing the difference, 920 over 640. And 2 spine crawlers are up with 2 more on the way. Oh man, Artosis. I'm not sure why he went for fast roaches, considering they were in cross positions. So I think the macro is going to win for Sen here. I mean, he's going to distract some of the drones from mining, but the question is, can he get any drone kills? We'll see. The drones here are just going to chill here on the ramp, and the spine crawler is going to poke away. The queen is going to get taken out, so that's a big help right there, but the roaches are all dying. And I'm not sure how many drones they were able to take out. 31 drones to 27 so far. which means that Sen is still definitely far ahead. Unit count station showing that at least Artosis has 2 queens, whereas Sen only has 1. We do have a fast layer on the way as well. Doesn't look like Sen has gotten his layer out yet. 4 spine crawlers being placed into position. This Overlord is going to come in here and creep out and see exactly what's going on. And now we see that there are 40 drones compared to 26, so during this entire ordeal, Sen has still been massing drones. Wow, 40 drones over 30. You guys saw Artosis there just started to pump out some more drones. But Sen is so far ahead in the economy right now after fending off that attack pretty well. And look at this, Artosis still sticking with the roaches. And these could have been drones. And now he sees that he's not going to bust through these spine crawlers. And look at that nice saturation by Sen. Layer is out now for Artosis, so here's the question. Is he going to get Roach speed, or is he going to throw down a Spire? I think if he threw down a Spire, he would have a good chance to get back in this game, because he's really far in economy right now. But if he gets Roach speed, I don't know about that. Oh, he's getting a Hydralisk then, so he's going to get Roach Hydra. That is definitely going to be a good idea as well. If he gets some Hydralisk to back his Roaches in behind, then when the attack occurs, as long as it doesn't happen next to these spine crawlers, then I think Artosis is going to have a pretty good chance. Also an Overseer coming in here, which is going to get a lot of good scout information. It's also going to tell Sen that Artosis is now on layer tech. Overseer goes down. Sen now gets his layer out as well. Let's take a look at the unit supply right now. 66 for Artosis. Sen at 71. Drone count still about 10 behind for Artosis, however. Actually, no. Now the drone count has actually switched up a little bit. Artosis is now ahead in the drone count. I guess I must have misread that. 51 drones over 41. So Artosis is now the one in the lead. I guess he just started mass building drones, and now his saturation is actually looking pretty good. So he's got a slight ahead income, but now Sen is looking to be pretty threatening with a pretty large army. Both players have about the same invested in army. I think Sen might be a little bit ahead. One spine crawler burrowing down, and uh-oh, Sen's got his spine crawlers. Whoa, his spine crawlers are actually up here as well. He's got 4 spine crawlers here burrowing on Artosis's creep. And so he's got about 4 spine crawlers, and he is going to be in a strong position. Where are the Hydralisks for Artosis? Artosis not macroing too well. He's got a lot of income in the bank, and now Sen is pushing forward with his spine crawlers and his roaches. Uh-oh, Artosis in a lot of trouble. He should have some Hydralisks up here attacking on the high ground, but he doesn't, and I think Sen is going to just straight up outnumber him 77 to 90 right now. And the spine crawlers are pushing their way forward. This spine crawler is never even going to get a chance to go up. Wow, that's crazy how he moved all of his spine crawlers all the way from his natural all the way to Artosis's main, and now the hatchery is starting to get poked at by the spine crawler in the front. Artosis is going to have to do something here. He might even have to pull drones off the line. Massive battle going on, but the spine crawler is providing the artillery support. Artosis is going to get surrounded, and I think that's going to be GG. Wow. Artosis saying, LOL, that was cute. Alright guys, so I guess Artosis still doesn't believe that that's Sen, but apparently he's going to go MSN him after this. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed that game. Didn't catch the fact that Artosis droned up after a while, and he was actually ahead in economy. But Sen doing a nice little spine crawler rush takes out Artosis, and that's going to be another Korean game. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that.